Marseille move up to second over in Ligue 1. As of course PSG though continue to remain top of the pops. But will they still be there this coming week? Of course they will. Well, we'll take a little look at it next. That's right, folks. Let's get another prediction video today. We're for question number 19 over in La France, and we'll get to it in just 1 second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe and get your bang up today with all things France related, world football related, blah 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 related. We got it all here, boys, under one roof. That's right. Of course, PSG continue to, of course, extend their lead. You would say at the top of the chasing pack there over in Lyon. But of course, Marseille finally, of course, getting close to the summit, up to second, with a game in hand. Of course, after a big win this past weekend. We'll take a look at all of it in a minute. Of course, big shout out to my VRPs. They are the Patreons. Thank you for your love, and of course, I do appreciate it. If you want to help us out, check out the link down below for as little as a can of bloody Vimto. That's right, you could join the gang, become the latest member of the Patreon gang. Again, for Christmas, it would be absolutely fantastic if we got some new names in there. I really do appreciate the support, so check it all out down below. But anyway, let's get into it. Of course, some recap those games that did take place this past weekend. Of course, we got a double match week this week, midweek fixtures, of course, but we're going to kick it all off right now with a recap. Troyes, they picked up a 2-1 loss though against Bordeaux. Bordeaux finally moving up the ladder a little bit, up to 15th for the table. Metz 4-1 winners over Lorient, of course, they're up the table as well, moving to 18th. Still in a bit of trouble down there, but of course a big win over Lorient, who will of course replace them in the drop zone. Meanwhile, Nantes picked up a 3-2 win over Lens. Of course, free falling now down to 6th in the table. Nantes up to, of course, where are they? They're up to 10th in the table. Meanwhile, Lille against Lyon, zinger, not this one. 0-0 in the end. Of course, the juggernauts could not be separated, and they cannot be separated in the table as well. 11th place Lille, 12th place Lyon. Meanwhile, PSG picked up 2-0 over Monaco. Good win for them, and they called it Lens. Meanwhile, Strasbourg lost to Marseille, of course, to move up to second in the table. Angers picked up a 1-0 loss against Clermont Foot. Clermont Foot up to 16th. Angers now down to 9th in the table. Meanwhile, Brest lost to Montpellier. Big win for them as well. They're up to 5th in the table. Brest, of course, on a good run, but of course they had to end this at the end soon. And if you look at the table, you'll see in a minute. They won 6, they lost 6, and they've drawn 6. It's the mark of the beast. That's right. Reims, they picked up 2-0 win over Saint-Étienne. Of course, they're flying not very high, 14th in the table. Of course, Rennes got beat by Nice, which was very, very nice for them. 4th in the table for Nice. Rennes remain in the top 3 there. That's, of course, the results. What about the look at the table? And this is it. Of course, PSG have got 13-point clearance over Marseille, who have a game in hand, though. They close that down to 10 points, of course, if they win that game in hand. Of course, the chasing back with Rennes and Nice in the top 4. Down the bottom, though, Saint-Étienne, they're going down. They have one, of course, the most successful teams in France, so it's quite surprising to see them down there. They haven't been of that ilk in a while. But of course they are struggling as well as Lorient and Metz at the moment. But it could all change this weekend. Of course, this whole week we got two matches on the agenda. So let's take a little look at how we all got on with the prediction league then, shall we? Here we go. Tom Stain with 7 out of 10. That's not too shabby there. Well done for you. What does that done for the table then? Let's have a look at the grand old scheme of things. Here we go. Yannick Buster, 86 points on the board. Tom Stainer, 14th there, of course, with that haul of points. Well done to you. Well done to everybody else who, of course, keeping the name in the mix, and of course, keeping the name in the hunt for, of course, the bling that is, of course, the Prediction League title. If you want to get involved, check it all out. Cutly4/League. Oh, and of course, it'll be there for the next round of matches in the Prediction League. Of course, it is Christmas time, boys and girls, and another way to support the channel and, of course, get yourself a Christmas gift is checking out the link for this little sexy beast in the old description there. It is Big Bad Boy Brenton Diaz. He is the face of the place at Blackburn Rovers. We're doing absolutely bits, and he could actually be playing in the Premier League next season. But, of course, he could also be at the World Cup as well. But anyway, here's a little snippet about that jersey and your way to get a hold of it. Let's take a little look. Before we get going, of course, I want to showcase this amazing hoodie jumper here. Of course, it is of Big Bad Boy Bertrand Diaz of Blackburn Rovers and La Roca fame. Of course, he is ripping it up in the Championship these days. And, of course, he could actually kick on to either the Premier League or maybe even La Liga next season. Now, of course, we do have these shirts that are available. They, of course, they do support the channel. And, of course, they also support local artist Ben Hayward, who did design this amazing bit of artwork. So if you want to get involved and help the channel in another way, of course, support a local artist, this is a great place to start. There will be a link to this hoodie in the old description down below. You can get it in, of course, Blackburn Rovers white or blue, and also in, of course, Viva La Roca red here. I have actually sold a couple of these bad boys, so a big shout out to the guys that did purchase this. And again, if you think this is a bit too much for yourself or for your other half or for a member of your family, you could also explore a big bad boy Roberto Diaz mug. It is out there as well for a little bit less money there, but of course it also supports the channel in another way. So please make sure you check it all out. It does wonders for the channel, and of course it gets the Diaz face out there. It also gets my little face out there. But anyway, let's kick it on with, of course, the next round of picture predictions. Meanwhile, let's kick it on forward then. Take a look at the next round of matches that, of course, will take place this coming Wednesday, I believe. Is it next Wednesday? Well, I might have jumped the gun here, guys. Might have jumped the bloody gun. Let me have a little look. Jump the bloody gun. Anyway. All right, folks, let's take a look at the next round of matches that, of course, will take place Alrighty, folks, let's take a look at the next round of matches that, of course, will take place on the 22nd of December. Let's kick it all off with Monaco. They're going to be taking on Stade Rennes. That's right. Of course, let's get into this one. Played on the 52 times since 1994. 27 wins for Monaco, 60 wins for Rennes, 10 draws, of course. Monaco coming to this just one defeat. Past 6 games, 67% form for them up against the Stade Rennes side, who've just won once at the past 3, 58% form for them at the moment. That's the run in Monaco. It's a 2-1 win for Monaco. That was back in May 2021. Of course, Monaco coming into this on the back of a loss against PSG. Rennes picking up a loss also against Nice. There are some cup games coming up on the 19th of December, but of course, this match will follow that. I don't have any odds, so it's kind of a go with my gut here. So I'm going to go give you my gut feeling because I'm coming at this quite early in ahead of time. So I'm going to go with a cheeky 1-1 draw here. I can't separate these two sides. Can you? Make sure you get your predictions in, of course, for this match and the rest. Let's kick it off forward then. Take a look at, of course, Saint-Étienne. They're going to be taking on, of course, Nantes as well on the same match there. So, of course, match number 19. Played each other 36 times since 1993. 11 wins for Saint-Étienne. We've got 10 wins for Nantes. So we've got 15 draws. Of course, Saint-Étienne are losing 4 in the bouts. 33% form up against the Nantes side. Back-to-back wins for them. 50% form. Just 1 defeat past 4 as well. Last round in Saint-Étienne was a 1-1 draw. That's back in February 2021. Of course, the past 2 games have actually ended up as all square as well. Saint-Étienne did lose to Reims last round. Of course, Nantes picked up a 3-2 win over Lens there. Of course, last round. Again, no odds, but form suggests Saint-Étienne have got to win sometime. I'm going to go with this one with a 2-1 win over Nantes. So we're doing okay in mid-table. Let's kick it on forward. We've got Clermont Foot. They'll be taking on, of course, Strasbourg as well. Now, these two sides, of course, played each other according to my eyes 7 times since 2005. 2 wins apiece, 3 draws, of course. Just 1 win out of 6 for Clermont Foot. 25% form up against a Strasbourg side who just lost once at the last 6. 58% form for them as well. Last round in Clermont Foot was a 0-0 draw back in September 2016. Of course, Clermont Foot coming in on the back of a 1-0 win over Angers. Strasbourg picking up a loss against Marseille as well. No odds again on here. Going to go with the gut feeling. Gut feeling says Strasbourg with a 1-0 win to, of course, make it just 1 defeat out of 7. Let's kick it on forward then, shall we? Of course, with Troyes up against Brest. Of course, taking place also on the 22nd of December. Now, these two sides have played each other 16 times since 2004. 5 wins for Troyes, 7 wins for Brest, and 4 draws. Just 1 win at the past 6 for Troyes. 17% form up against the Brest side who've just lost once at the past 6 for them. 83% form for them at the moment. Last round over in Troyes was a 2-1 win for Brest. That was, of course, back in August 2018 in Ligue. Of course, Troyes picking up a loss against Bordeaux. Brest also lost to Montpellier last round. No odds. Of course, my gut says Brest will get a point out of this one. 1-1 in the end. Cheeky, of course. Next, of course, I have Lorient. They're going to be taking on PS Bloody G, of course, who have been very, very busy, of course, in all sorts of competitions. Of course, played each other, these two sides, 32 times since 1998. 8 wins for Lorient, 19 wins for PSG, and 5 draws. Lorient have actually haven't won in at least the last 6. I've picked up a point in the last 6 either. Up against the PSG side, who unbeaten in the last 5, picked up 3 wins and 2 draws. Last round in Lorient with a 3-2 win for Lorient. That's, of course, back in January 2021. Meanwhile, Lorient did lose to Metz. That's around 4-1 loss. They've only scored once in the past 5 games. Goodness gracious me. Meanwhile, PSG picked up a 2-0 win over Monaco. No odds on this one, but of course you're going to go with the wayside here. 2-0 win for for PSG to take to the house. Bordeaux, they're going to be entertaining Lille, of course, is coming midweek as well. These two sides, according to my eyes, have played each other around about, 53 times since 1993. 19 wins for Bordeaux, 18 wins for Lille, and 16 draws. Just 1 win and 6, though, for Bordeaux. Of course, 33% form for them up against the Lille side. Unbeaten in the last 6, picking up 3 wins in the past 4 for them. 83%. Of course, last round over in Bordeaux was a 3-0 win for Lille. They've actually won 4 in the bouts against Bordeaux. Last time Bordeaux picked up a win was back in 2018. Of course, Bordeaux did pick up a win against Troyes, though, last round. Of course, Lille picked up a 0-0 draw against Lyon. No odds on this one once again. Going to go with a 2-1 win there for the visitors to give themselves a big old boost. Next up, we have Montpellier taking down Angers. That's right. Now, these two sides have played each other 21 times since 1993. 11 wins for Montpellier, 4 wins for Angers, and 6 draws. Montpellier winning 3 in the bouts, 67% form for them up against the Angers side, who've just won once in 4, 50% form for them at the moment. Of course, last round over in Montpellier was a 4-1 win for Montpellier. That's back in September 2020. The away side hasn't won this game in a long, long time. The last time the away side won was when Montpellier beat Angers in 2018 in the Coupe de Ligue. Of course, that was back in way back when. Last time the away side won in the league was when Montpellier beat Angers in Angers back in 2016. I've got no odds on this one, but of course, Montpellier did beat Brest last round. Of course, Angers lost to Clermont foot. I'm going to go with a 1-0 win for Angers here to bounce back on the road against a high-flying Montpellier. A bit of a surprise pickaroo there for me. Meanwhile, Nice will take on Lens, of course. Lens are on the 3-4, of course, but Nice are on the climb. Now, these two sides played each other 27 times in 1994. 5 wins for Nice, 9 wins for Lens, and 13 draws. Just 1 win in 4, though, for Nice, which is not very nice. 42% form for them. Up against the Lens side, just 1 win in 6. 42% form for them at the moment. Of course, last time out over in Nice was a 2-1 win for Nice, which was very nice. Of course, that was back in August 2020. Nice have actually won the last 3 against these Lens. Lens coming into this on the back of a loss against Nantes. Of course, Nice picked up a win over Rennes. Again, no odds. Going to go with the 2-0 win for the hosts on this to take it to the house. Lyon will take on Metz. Of course, same match day ran match number 19. Played each other 39 times in 1993. 26 wins for Lyon, 8 wins for Metz. I've got 5 draws. Just 1 defeat past 6 though for Lyon. In fact, if you look at it a different way, without a win in 4 now, of course, drawing the last 3. That is Lyon up against the Metz side, who've just picked up 2 wins and 2 defeats at the past 4. 50% form for them at the moment. Of course, last time out over in Lyon was a 1-0 win for Metz. Of course, that was back in January 2021. In fact, the away side has won 4 of the last 5 of these games, of course. Last time around, of course, Lyon picked up a 0-0 draw against Lille. Of course, Metz picked up a 4-1 win over Lorient on this one. Lyon should win this one, though. 2-1 win for them to take it. And then finally, Marseille, of course, are in second spot up against Reims, who, of course, are an awkward little side. Played each other, according to my eyes, 14 times since 2002. 4 wins for Reims, 5 wins for Marseille, 5 draws. 4 wins in the past 5 games for Marseille. Of course, 67% form up against the Reims side. Also, just 1 defeat past 6, 67% form for them at the moment as well. Last round over in Marseille was a 1-1 draw. In fact, the home side has only won once the last 5 of these as well. As of course, Reims picked up a 2-1 win back in 2019. Marseille picked up a 2-0 win over Strasbourg. Reims picked up a 2-0 win over Saint-Étienne on this one. Going to go with the hosts on this one, 2-0 win for them. And again, put the heat on PSG once again. Of course, this will be the final game, of course, of 2021. Of course, we'll come back, of course, into 2022. But get your predictions in right here, right now for this one. And of course, don't forget to check out the link in the old description. Or golly, get over here, you piece of shit. And of course, don't forget to check out the link down below for, of course, this sexy bit of kit. And of course, don't forget to check the link down below for this sexy bit of kit. Of course, Big Bad Boy Bread is the face of the place. Of course, you can get yours possibly in time for Christmas, depending on when this video goes live. And also, we do have a links to a mug as well of the same image. Of course, he is, of course, going to be one of the superstar standouts of the future in world football. By that, my friends, it's just about that. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up and smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe. Check the links down below. Of course, we've got links to my Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and of course, Patreon as well. If you want to support channel another way, again, for the price of a can of Vimto, you could become the latest member of the gang. So check all that out and more. Until then, guys, we are done zoned.